All right, welcome guys. So as you can see, backdrop is the school, keeping with the theme of the game because class is in session. Christmas just passed, so we got a whole bunch of new trainers to the game, and they're going to be getting into these 5 and 6 star raids, and you're going to want to be helpful, not a hindrance. So 5 and 6 star raids, while you might want to do them, that's where you get the Herba Mysticas, which you need for high-level sandwiches. You also get a lot of the good rewards, such as bottle caps, extra large experience candies, mints. You get a lot of good stuff, nuggets and big nuggets and pearls and stuff like that. And so the rewards are really good through a lot of these, and a lot of them can be pretty fun, as long as you're not dying and causing the raid to fail. I have to say my online raiding experience is less successful than my solo, so hopefully we can put change that around a little bit so you can be more helpful and not cause people to fail. So something important that you might want to think about when you're bringing a Pokemon to these raids, it 6 star raids are level 75, so you're going to want to have a higher level, preferably level 100 for these raids. It's not hard to get there. You're gonna have a lot of candy. So even if you just pick 1 or 2 Pokemon at first to level up to do raids with, only do raids that it's advantageous for that Pokemon until you get enough candies to make another one. That's a real good way of doing it. Some things to look for are some popular raiding Pokemon, for example, are, depending on your game version, but Azumarill, Belly Drum, Play Rough, or Liquidation, depending what you want it to do, is very popular. I put a Shell Bell in mine because it's a way to recover some health when it does damage, and then I have a light screen to help out the other players depending on the raid type. Flutter Mane here is really strong as well, with Fake Tears, a lower special attack of the Pokemon, Calm Mind, and then Moonblast for big damage, Draining Kiss to heal yourself. So it's very helpful. And yes, mine is shiny. So the things to watch out for mostly are the typing advantages and disadvantages. So this just, I gotta go online here, and we'll talk about it. So when you look at a Pokemon, you have to first see, what type it is, and then offensively it'll be that type. Defensively it'll be its Tera type. Yes, we know. And I'll get an example here to show y'all. Corviknight. Yeah, we'll do Corviknight. So Steel and Flying type with a Fighting Tera type. So offensively, it is a Steel and Flying type. So you have to have a Pokemon that can, resist or take Steel and Flying type moves. But you want something, because defensively it will be a Fighting type. So you want something that can do super effective damage to Fighting type. So you would want to pick something around that. Now also with Flying types, for example, since it's defensively a Fighting type, it's no longer immune to ground type moves. So you could hit Corviknight, this Fighting type Corviknight, with Earthquake, for example. The only thing that would negate that would be an ability of a Pokemon. So if a Pokemon has Levitate, it doesn't matter what their Tera type is, you're not hitting it with a ground type move. So hopefully that sort of makes sense. Offensively, they're normal stabs, same type ability bonus or buff, whatever it is. So Steel and Flying in this case. Defensively, something that's good against fighting and resist those would be ideal. So don't bring a Fighting type, for example, because it's going to get hit by probably Wing Attack and die. So let's just choose a random one here and see what we give it. Hopefully that makes sense as far as thinking of what types you're going to be being attacked by and what you need to do attacking wise. So, flying salamence. It's going to be hitting you with flying and dragon type moves. And it's a flying type defensively, so honestly, I'm just thinking good old rock type here. And this Pokemon's not the best for raids, it's made for competitive. No, let's just bring Fluttermane. Yeah, nothing wrong with Fluttermane. Azumarill would work here too. I'm surprised we don't see one. But at least these are electric types, so that's good. So mine won't be super effective, but I'll also not take a lot of damage from its dragon. I won't take any damage from its dragon type moves. So, and I can buff myself, I can heal myself. I won't do super effective damage, but they will. Ideally, yeah, if I had an Iron Hands, that would be better for this. But hopefully that makes sense as far as why. Now normally first turn or two you're going to want to buff your damage. They're probably going to belly drum. Also, I'm going to move out your way a little bit. Ooh, wrong button. Let's go up here. So cheering, there's attack buff, defense buff, healing buff. The healing buff also cures status conditions, which can be very helpful if you're put to... What did I do? I'm half thinking here. But yeah, if there's a Pokemon that burns you or puts you to sleep or whatever, you heal through the healing cheer, it heals it for everybody. Just got lazy in my clicks, that's what happened. So we already lost one. Whenever a player is knocked out, a player's Pokemon is knocked out, a big chunk of the timer bar gets wiped out. If you had an NPC in here, it doesn't go down very far. See, I'm immune. That's the risk with belly drum. You lose half your health, and if you don't have a way of recovering it... Let's just see what this... I'm not going to do as much damage as these guys, but... The name of the game is also not dying. Obviously you want to do as much damage as you can, but... Not dying is tremendously helpful. There also at some point will, he may have already done it and I'm talking here and not paying attention, but they'll also remove your abilities and your status or your stat buffs. Yeah, see, there we go. So all those two calm minds I did, gone. If you had an ability like a Azumarill for the attack buff, huge power, gone. If you had Levitate, gone. You guys need to stop dying. And that's why a lot of people don't like the belly drum sets, because look at how low they are, and how many times they've died. So let's go ahead and try to help them. Team game. Yes, also, when they have their shield up, if you terastalize, especially if it's super effective, it just helps knock this shield out a lot faster. I don't even know what... Oh, so see, they killed it. And you saw on the screen where I went to hit to damage it, it was already dead. So that was a little closer than it needed to be because they died a lot, but hopefully that makes sense as far as type, choosing what types, what Pokemon to bring, what thought process you need to think about when you're doing these sorts of things. And then the catch rate is 100%, so you could pick whatever ball you want. But I hope that makes sense. I hope you can join in some raids, help each other, you know, not fail as much, don't die as much, and have a more enjoyable experience and getting some nice ingredients. Let's see if we got anything good here. Oh, we got a bottle cap with some extra large candies, Tera shards, mints, rare candies, PP up nice. So there you go. There's a quick example. I hope that made sense, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll do more of this. Thank you guys.